Big. I think we're live.
I think we are too. I think we've been live for like 8 seconds.
No, I think, what happened to this thing?
It doesn't matter. Hi, everybody.
Well, hello.
Welcome to Inspirational Sunday with Bob and Pooki.
That's right.
We're so excited that you're here. You know, it's so funny because we were just laughing over the fact that, you know, even though we're not even leaving our house, we're still scrambling at the last minute.
That is so weird. That thing was really small just a minute ago.
And then it's so easily to get distracted by so many things, right?
Hang on a second.
So Bob is distracted right now, but welcome to Inspirational Sunday. We're so happy to see you here. You know, I'm trying to figure out a way that it can be a bigger part of this celebration. So I figured out that I can like make my bag a little bit tighter around my neck, and he can get a little bit closer up here where you can see him more. Because gosh, isn't he adorable? I know.
That's right. I saw we already got some comments coming in. So happy Sunday. So we'll acknowledge some of your comments as we go along here. We see we got is it Sigrid? We got Mike and Natasha, Dora are already leaving some chats there.
Good morning, good afternoon,
good morning
evening.
to you.
Yes.
And so this is our third Sunday in a row of doing these Sunday inspiration events and streaming to you live, and we've really been enjoying them, and it's given us an opportunity to keep our songs to continue to share our music during these unusual times, bring
and
our
puppy too.
That's right. He loves that bag. It's like he's like I think part kangaroo.
It wouldn't surprise me.
That's right. So we're gonna we kind of like the format that we've been using, and so we're gonna start off and have Pooki do a little breathing thing here for us, and go ahead and why don't you do that, Pooki?
Okay, perfect. Well, welcome. And so, you know, like just to bring ourselves together in this now moment, one thing that we can do is we can connect our breath, right? So we can breathe in and exhale at the same time, creating this synchronicity of our breath space in this moment in time. So this is an opportunity for us to get into alignment with each other and to like connect across this vast sphere of this beautiful planet Earth, because you're tuning in from all over the world. And so let's do we're going to do it 3 times, breathing in peace and exhaling love. Breathing in peace and exhaling love.
And when we exhale love, there's still plenty of love inside of us. We're sharing it with the world. We're like, so it's a what do you call it? A renewable energy source.
Absolutely, it's absolutely renewable, and you never ever run out of love. Just give it away. So let's do this together. So just bringing your mind to your heart center and just breathe in deeply. Inhaling peace, exhaling love. Inhaling peace and exhaling love. One more time. Inhaling peace and exhaling love.
That was good.
Yeah.
I needed that too, because we were doing a little scrambling, running around. It's a long story. We had to find a mic stand and a couple other things here. So even I could use this stuff. Yes, especially, I think that's why I create a lot of this stuff, because I was using it myself for many years. Affirmations and guided meditations and getting centered. That's why at the beginning of all my most recent affirmation recordings, I'll say, just take a moment right now, take a deep breath, get centered, and let's begin. So you really should, before you do anything meaningful, just take a moment to find that space within you to get grounded. Another way that we get grounded on these weekly Sunday inspiration sessions is we like to start off pretty much early on with some affirmations. So these are some affirmations from a recording. I've already recorded it, and then a video using some of these will be posted, I think, later this week, maybe Thursday morning. But these are just several of the affirmations from an upcoming recording, and I thought I'd share them with you this morning. So, as is often the case, I will say them and then leave space for you to repeat them back to yourself. So now that we've got some of that breath work to get grounded, let's just kind of set an intention for this experience we're going to have during the live stream, but also for your day. And even it's Sunday, so why not set the intention for your entire week? So ready? Here we go. I am grateful for the miracle of life. Now you say it. I am thankful for this brand new day. I am grateful to be alive. Today is overflowing with opportunity. Today is teeming with potential. My heart is overflowing with gratitude. My soul sings with limitless possibilities. We'll do this last line in two parts. Gratefully, I let it be. And so it is. Actually, Pooki's seeing these for the first time, too. Did you like those?
I did. Those are great.
Let's just say hi to some folks here. We got is it Nalima is in India. There goes Sigrid, who is one of the, Sigrid, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you very much. You're one of the first ones to comment here early in. Appreciate that. Here's Christine. I recognize that name. She's one of the people that submitted a photo that I've run in some of my video. Oh, she goes, Pooki. Hi, beautiful lady.
Hello,
Christine. Another Pooki fan in the house. Kurt says, getting ready to go to work, but wanted to say thank you, Bob, for your work. It's really helped me. Have a great day. Thank you, Kurt. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you took time to pop in before you went and went to your job. Okay. Here we got good evening. It's Mia and Bob Donovan from South Africa. That means there are two of you gathered around your
I love that.
computer or your phone. That's awesome. Hi, Dora. Got is it Bevelyn Brown from Michigan. Jax wants, is this husband and wife? So Pooki and I this last month celebrated 15 years of couplehood. We've actually kind of jokingly referred to it as 15 years of unwedded bliss. So we are not officially married, but we have been a couple and been living together most of those 15 years. And so
we love to create together.
Betty saying hello to Mia. I don't.
Oh, I love that you know each other too.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Lisa says, "Good morning from the sunny Gulf Coast of Florida. We've taken some trips there. Really enjoy that. Oh, look from London, the UK. Miriam.
Oh, hello, Miriam.
Hello. What is the name of your small dog? Why don't you take that one?
No, his name is Keone. I named him after a friend of mine who was a great hula teacher, a kumu hula, in Hawaii, and my mother's best friend, Keone Atkinson. And he made his transition a little over a year ago. And the hula community, for the hula community, it was a great loss, and for my mother as well, and for me as well, because he was a very, very good friend, not only to my family, but also a very good friend to me. And so Keone is his name. He's a Norfolk Terrier, and he rescued us. So we're delighted that he came into our lives, and yeah.
A lot of people think people rescue the dogs. Sometimes they rescue you. Not that we were in any danger or anything, but yeah, we spent.
Oh yeah, no, we were in danger of not having enough love in our lives. That's what we were in. We thought we had all the love that we needed, but we were sadly mistaken. We needed
He's been a great addition.
guys, look at this. See, and I'm sharing this love with you right now.
That's right.
And he's just so precious.
He loves that bag. It's like this little comfort. Yeah.
It's funny. It's funny.
So a couple more people. Sophia, hello from Arizona. Good morning. Hi, good morning. Oh, from Saudi Arabia. How cool is that? Oh, there's Mia. Good morning from Brazil. Where's Elvis today? Are you referring to the Elvis painting? As you can see the little green tip of it right over there. I assume that's what you're talking about.
Or are you talking about the video where Bob's wearing an Elvis costume?
No, we're not going to go there. Maybe at the end of the year for the holidays, we'll share a video.
Or you're going to have to wait a whole year for that.
Yeah, it was 2007. It was a while ago.
Yeah, it's like I said, we've been, like he said, we've been together for 15 years and we've done a lot of stuff.
We have, yeah. We've done a lot of fun stuff and crazy stuff. A lot of traveling.
Right.
So there's a song we're going to do now that I don't think we have played live here. We all these things. So what's in store for you? The format of these things, we do 2 original songs live. We always end it with a dance party, and we have a special one at the end of this one. And along the way, we give you some affirmations. We acknowledge some comments. We try to give you an inspiring message or 2, perhaps a meditation or some sort of a
something.
Some type of a type of something. But yeah, tell them about this song real quick, and then we'll play the darn thing.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this came from a time when I was really looking at how I could be of service in the world, right? And the song came through as a message not only to myself, but actually it really is a message to myself. So maybe this message speaks to you too. Maybe you can feel the calling of this message, because it really truly changed my life. And so, yeah, I think it was about 7 years ago now.
Let's get a little reverb going here to add to the vocals, and here.
Because I just don't sound.
Just drop. Something almost fell over, but it didn't spill.
Oh my gosh! Please, no, not that. Looking around the world, and what do I see? So many things in a state of need, pain and suffering all around me. I won't stand by and just let this be, 'cause I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. Everywhere, everyone wants to be free. Some look around and say, it's not me. How can they close their eyes and not see? It all comes down to me. Because I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place. I said I am responsible. I am responsible. I'm reliable, accountable, dependable, invincible. I'm capable, incredible, responsible. 'Cause I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible to leave the world a better place.
Sing it along with us.
I said I am responsible. I am responsible. I am responsible. gonna leave this world a better place. Yeah, yeah. Hey, isn't that what we're gonna do? Isn't that what we're doing? Yes, 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 yes.
That was
I am
fun.
responsible.
Good job. Pooki.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Yeah.
at some point in the future, maybe we'll tell them. Whoops, let me turn this off. All the different ways that has been used in the world.
Yeah.
Indeedy doody.
It's gone far and wide. Oh yeah, sing it and share it. Absolutely.
And that is-
any of our music.
And that is on our. God, I had it here. Oh, here we go. We haven't. Pooki and I have put out 3 albums of original music in different configurations and things. Over the years that we've been together, and this one is called "Opening Up to the Good." This is the physical CD, but it's also available on Spotify and most places where digital music is available. If you want to hear this and even purchase downloads of this and our other albums and some of my spoken word, you can go to soulmassagemusic.com, soulmassagemusic.com, and that song. I'm responsible. Track number 6 out of 8 on that album, and so yeah, opening up to the good. There's an affirmation for you right there, and so I'm also going to acknowledge. Just pop in here and check on some of the. So you got Eric from Sarasota, Florida.
Hello,
I don't know if
Eric.
I think I can't remember if I acknowledged him earlier. Let's see here. I'm going to scroll. I got to scroll down. We got a lot of. Well, Jack says, Pooki, your smile is permanent. Love it. That's right. It never comes off of her face.
No, it does sometimes. Sometimes.
Love
Yes,
the
it
little
does.
doggy, says Lynn. Francois says that was awesome. Of course, Ingrid's always enthusiastic here. Yay! Oh, so thanks for asking, Andrew. Yeah, I know that because I have to tilt the camera up to get Pooki in the shot. My guitar is kind of hidden, but yeah, that is a Taylor. I don't know the. Oh, I play I don't know what the series is, but I think it might be a similar one. Yeah, I love this Taylor. I've had it for about nearly a decade now. And I'm running, since we're geeking out here, I'm running it through a new Mackie mixer into the live stream, and I'm slowly dialing in. And Andrew, let me know, since you're a musician, how's the sound balance and all that?
We're having fun. That's all I know. That's what it sounds like.
It is
Sounds
all
like
yeah.
fun.
But if we can create the best musical and sonic experience, there's Loud Not Not Empty. We've seen him a lot.
Hi.
Greetings from the UK.
UK.
There she goes. So great. Oh, love this trio. Yeah, we're no longer a duo. We're a trio now that the dog is part of it. Natasha says, I am responsible.
Oh,
Bravo. Aspen says, I love this. Okay, cool. So I'm going to, in my little segment here, I want to talk a little bit about, something I'm calling asking for guidance. And just a little short sharing here. So we thought we'd mix up music and a little bit of message and some thoughts, just the things to inspire you on this Sunday morning or whatever time of day it is. So lately, for the last couple of months, I'm going to tilt this down on this. Adjust my hair since I took the headphones off. For the last couple of months, I have reactivated a morning routine that I have done off and on over the years, and it consists of a number of things. First, I walk the dog. That's the number one priority. And then I get a cup of lemon juice and apple cider vinegar, a little honey in it. That's a good thing to drink first thing in the morning. And then I do journaling and meditation, do some physical activity and some stretching. So it's a series of events, but I want to focus on the journaling. Some of you might be familiar. What is journaling? Well, it's where you just write down your thoughts. I know one inspiration for a lot of people is Julia Cameron, over 25 years ago, published a book called The Artist Way, and she made popular this phrase called morning pages, where you just kind of just write whatever. It's kind of like a brain dump, and you just get things out on paper. And so as I reactivated this morning routine, I've been consistently journaling and just writing down random things. I had no real intention or particular way of writing, but about a week and a half ago, I had this inspiration to sit down and ask some questions that I wrote out in the journal. And basically, I was and maybe it was inspired by I've been listening to Abraham Hicks for years, and there's more recently a guy named Lee Harris, and Esther Hicks and Lee Harris and many other people. They feel or they claim or they channel messages from higher realms, their higher self, spirit guides, whatever you want to call them, and so I was just kind of intrigued by this, and so I would write out and this is some things that I want to give you the questions that I ask, encourage you to do this and try it yourself. I'm just going to give you then one example of what came through when I did this. But here are some questions that you can ask if you're going to do this journaling thing or if you're meditating or whatever in the morning. But a question you could ask is, what message do I need to hear? That's one of them. What message do I need to hear right now? Another one is, what message do I need to share? So if you're in a position to share your messages even with your family or friends, or if you have a blog or a YouTube channel, or you're going to be doing a live stream, ask what message you need to share. What idea is seeking to express itself? There's ways of asking these questions that maybe just kind of stimulate different parts of your brain and come at it from different angles. Another one is, what message wants to be delivered? And so sometimes if you say, what message do I need to share, that I reference might put a little pressure on you to have to come up with something significant for other people. But if you just take the pressure off of yourself, kind of an easier way of asking that is just ask as if the idea is already in the universe and it's just seeking a vessel to come through, and you're open and receptive to it. So what idea is seeking to express itself? So I ask myself this question in different ways when I'm doing this journaling thing, and every day what happens is and you can, for you it might work differently, but for me, pretty much right away when I sit there quietly, I don't have any preconceived notions of anything that's going to come up, I'll start seeing in my mind some symbols of things, or I'll hear words. And as they come up, I jot them down, and they might make no sense to me whatsoever. And then after I kind of feel like I've got everything that's coming at that moment, then I'll go and I'll look at it and go, what is this saying? What do these symbols represent? And so here's one that I did the other morning. So just to give you an example. So what I saw was this kind of shape. It was kind of like an oblong shape. It didn't have, the edges were kind of wiggly, I guess you might say. It was almost like looking at an amoeba or a single cell organism, like under a microscope, if you've ever seen those. And so it had a definite exterior wall, but it was kind of fluid and it wasn't an exact shape. I also saw and wrote down the words sun, horizon, dawn, and new day, and I had no idea what these things meant. And then as I thought about it more, here's the lesson that came through how I interpreted these symbols when I asked those questions and got these things in a download, if you will. So the amoeba or shape, or that shape, again, it had an exterior wall. So it reminded me, that phrase, thinking outside the box, or they talk about being inside the box or outside the box. If you're living inside the box, it's limited thinking. And then, like with creativity, they go, think outside the box, think of something. So you expand your possibilities when you're thinking outside the box. But to me, a box is a very specific shape. It has very rigid walls. When I think, and what this meant to me was that our lives are really more like we live inside a constantly changing shape of perception. So think of it as a blob, if you will, with an exterior surface, but it's not a well-defined one. It's always moving. It's always shifting. Maybe I kind of also pictured like a jellyfish floating. It expands and contracts. So here's just some of the thoughts that I wrote down here. Yeah, we live inside a constantly changing shape of perception, opportunities, and limitations. So within this bubble, this evolving blob, there's our perceptions, there's opportunities, there's limitations. So to live a richer life expand the walls. And so you do that by exposing yourself to new ideas, to new perspectives, hanging out with either in person or online these days with new people, even trying new foods. Like Pooki and I are going through this sort of renaissance in our nutrition, and where we're cooking a lot more at home and being very conscious of what we eat. And we've, experiencing things we've never eaten or cooked at home before. It's expanding my perception of what food is, and it doesn't have to come from a box or a bag or a store. Well, you have to get the ingredients from a store, but you can make it yourself. Exposing yourself to new music and entertainment. So basically, how it tied in with the sun, the horizon, the dawn, the new day is I wrote each new day is an opportunity to live within either the finite shape of that bubble, that blob that you live in, or to stretch ourselves in new ways. And there's no right or wrong way to do that. The choice is yours. How are you going to live that day? Because every hour and every day can be different. And you may notice at times, like for instance, we are expanding our food awareness. And so that part of not our box, but our blob is expanding, where other areas maybe are staying the same or contracting if we're doing less of something. So there are times, I encourage you to expand your perception, introduce yourself to new things, new experiences, new ideas. But there are also times when you need to nurture yourself, especially if you're feeling overwhelmed. Maybe new stimulation maybe is not the ideal thing for you, and you just need to contract a little bit and just spend some quiet time with yourself to refresh, and then you go back to. So that's why I mean, instead of a box which is rigid, think of your life and your perceptions as this ever-evolving a shape that is constantly moving, but you get to choose how it evolves, how it expands, what areas expand. So that's just an example of what came through in one of my journaling exercises when I asked those questions. And so again, I encourage you to do that on your own and see what symbols. And you can't do it by forcing. Come on, there's going to be an idea coming. You just ask the questions, you relax, and you just listen and try to clear your mind and see what comes up, and then figure out what those symbols mean. If they don't come right away, that's fine. Try it just don't put too much pressure on yourself. But again, some of those questions might be, what message do I need to hear? What message do I need to share if you're in a position to do that? What idea is seeking to express itself? And then what message wants to be delivered right now? Ask those questions, be quiet, listen, and see what comes up. Yay. There you go. So let's see here. That's my little segment here, my little message for the day. I think I'm going to play a song now, too. I'm going to put my guitar back on. Pooki, come in here while I'm transitioning. And do you have any thoughts about that?
Oh, yeah. No, I love it.
Plus, people want to see the dog again.
I know we would be nothing without this dog, right?
Yeah. How did we ever live without
We would just be
before?
another couple on YouTube.
Yeah.
It's also funny.
Well, we're not just another couple.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Yeah, no, I love that. Of making yourself available,
Yeah, and see, I'll just pop in here real quick. Karen says, thank you so much for sharing positivity. I love the affirmations set to music. Oh, yeah, we're going to be talking about that, too, about a way that you can actually be in one of our upcoming music videos, so stay tuned for that. Christine says she listened to Esther. Yeah, Abraham Hicks, check that out and see what you think of it. Love to us both from Vancouver, Canada. Delphina, thank you so much. I recite your affirmations every morning while walking my dog. It was an affirmation and a dog reference. So bonus points for you for getting both of those in there. Thank you. I appreciate that. Michael said, beautiful feeling for an incredible day. Good energy needed for us in DC. Oh, yes. Sending you lots of love for sure. Hi from Minnesota, smiling back at you. All right, awesome. Oh, it sounds great. Oh, that's good to hear. Thank you, Andrew, for letting me know that. Good afternoon from Germany. Lovely to see you. Loved the song.
Thank you.
Yay. All right, cool. Well, I have another song here so this is an original song that I wrote, I don't know, 3 years ago, something like that, where I wanted to, have you ever had one of those, have you ever experienced something that just kind of blew your mind and you were trying to explain it to somebody who wasn't there or didn't live through it, and you know that no matter how you describe it, you're just not going to do it justice, right? That could be any kind of, there's a number of experiences that you could share. And so I wanted kind of a song. The song ended up being something that sort of encapsulates that or describes that. And I'm a big fan of like pop music and really melodic stuff. And so I don't know exactly where the influences came. There's a little bit of like 60s folk or 60s in here, but I'll let you determine what the reference you think this is, but it's a little catchy little tune. I'm just going to play it for you right now, and I hope you enjoy it. It's called Find Your Way. Ooh, we got reverb on now. Here we go. Whoops, actually, hang on. I got to put this thing called a capo on to raise it just a heck. See, I'm getting ahead of myself here. But you know what? Everybody here is loving and supportive, and they're okay with me having to stop and restart, right? Here we go. I'm swimming in devotion. I'm living in the now. It's deeper than the ocean. It's like a wedding vow. Much more than emotion. It's something I adore. It's like a love potion. And it's so much more. I may never find a way to explain this to you, so I hope you find your way too. I'm flying over mountains. It's like I'm in a dream. I'm drinking from a fountain. I'm floating downstream. If I ever find a way, I'll share this path with you, so you can come and feel it too. Whoa. Sing that with me. It's much more than emotion. It's something I adore. It's like a love potion. And it's so much more. I may never find a way to explain this to you, so I hope you find your way too. So I hope you find your way too. So I hope you find your way too.
Yay!
Yeah. Little
We're all finding our way.
Poppy little gem there.
Yep.
And I hope you enjoyed. Oh, let me get that reverb back off of my voice. So awesome. So I hope you enjoyed that. I am going to now. You're gonna keep the dog, right, with you?
Yeah.
Of course.
No, I don't think I could get him.
Yeah, I don't think he would not be happy.
I don't know if he would be happy. It would just be like it would be like a Houdini trick.
Let me get a little background music playing for you. I'm going to turn over this chair and this microphone to Pooki, who is going to do her thing right now. Okay. All right.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna do this with Keone. Let's see if he'll actually. So I love what Bob was sharing, about how we can open up ourselves to something greater, something beyond what we already know. And I've always believed that everything that we need to know is already held deep within inside of us. And that the way that we access this is by getting quiet and listening. So I think that, like this inspired, this opportunity to just allow yourself to just freely listen or freely write. All of these things are an opportunity to get outside of that bubble, to get outside of the preconceived idea of who you think you are. So let's go ahead and just ask one question and then drop into some silence and just listen. See if you can just listen, like listen for the absolute smallest sound, right? And see if you can just make yourself available and see what shows up. So this is just an experiment. So let's just do this now. Let's just call in this moment right now. Call in. So let's ask the question. The very first question that Bob offered was, what message do I need to hear? What message do I need to hear? And so I invite you to take a deep breath in, inhaling peace, exhaling love, inhaling peace, exhaling love, and one more time, inhaling peace, and exhaling love. And now we return to the question, what message do I need to hear? If the mind starts to wander, just return to the question, what message do I need to hear? And then continue breathing gently and easily. Love and peace. What message do I need to hear? One more time. What message do I need to hear? let's breathe in together, inhaling peace, exhaling love. Knowing that with every breath, we send ripples of peace and love out into the world. Just our awareness. Wow. So if you received a message that you'd like to share, feel free to post in the comments. Sometimes our messages are meant for ourselves, for us to keep within us. And if you didn't hear anything, it's okay too, right? Because sometimes, like when we talk about spiritual practice, it's practicing. So we practice listening. We're practicing hearing, right? So we practice meditation. We practice getting outside of our box. So if something didn't come, like if you didn't get a message, it's okay. There were many times I didn't get messages. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I doing this wrong? No, you're not doing it wrong. Sometimes it just takes a minute to just really get into that space. Right? Sometimes I've sat for quite a while, didn't hear anything except for my own mind chattering, like blah, 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 blah. Right? And I know that's not it. That's not what I need to hear because that's what's going on in my mind throughout my day, that chatter. Right? When I come to the meditation mat, it's about quieting all of that and listening for the small, deep voice, that voice of wisdom. Maybe we could say it's your higher self or the one within you that knows, the creative force of the universe, the God essence, divinity itself, the Holy Spirit, light, love. We call it so many things. And we're all talking about the same thing. That's the beauty of it. Well, thank you so much for sharing this time with me, coming into your heart space and asking a deeper question to get you outside of your box. This is the year of the unboxing. You are a fluid being. You're a fluid being. Mostly water.
Thank you, Pooki, for that. That was fabulous. We didn't even actually plan that, but you tying into what I just talked about was perfect.
I'm not a planner.
Yeah, she is not a planner.
Just so you know, I have to just do everything spontaneously.
That is true.
We've tried.
Yeah, I can't. I've lost count of the times which you'll come into the room or whatever and go, oh, I got this great idea. Let's do this now. I'm going, And so, yes, it's definitely. Oh, I want to acknowledge some things here. So yeah, we are often we balance each other out pretty well because she's all over. I've often described it this way. If you were to compare us to a pendulum or individually to a pendulum, Pooki kind of swings from one extreme of the pendulum to the other. I'm more rocking in the middle. And so she gets me to expand my blob, if you will.
Wait, don't take that.
The walls of my blob. Well, I got to find a better word than blob to describe it. But it's not. But box is not accurate because it's
bubble. How about bubble?
Bubble. Oh, I like that. Yeah. So Pooki has encouraged me to expand my bubble, and I've at times encouraged her to focus her bubble.
I'm really trying hard right now.
Yeah. I want to thank Mr. Bling, who often sends a little super chat our way. So I want to thank you for that. Let's see here. What else did we? What did we miss here? Yep, love the doggy.
Wait. The message I got was that I need to stop putting my trust into tarot readings.
Oh.
So I asked for their messages.
That's
right.
Yes. Very good. Yeah, great observation. Trust your. Yeah, the answers are. Well, we actually have we ought to play a song. We're not doing it now, but we'll set up maybe for a future week to play a song of ours called "Inside of You." Here, we lean it this way. That's all about the answers are inside of you.
And it's true. And so tarot is and all of these things that these tools that we can use, they kind of help us find our way. But there comes a time when we grow beyond the tools, when we really get very skilled at listening to our own voice, then we can let some of those things go. But the answers are inside of you. And there are a lot of tools out there to help you find those answers for yourself. And then you don't need them anymore. You can just really hear clearly. So good job.
Beautiful
Good
message.
job.
So grateful for you. Pooki, what astrological sign are you?
Oh, can you guess? I mean, come on now. I'm a Pisces.
Your birthday's coming up, February 23rd. It's
I'll
next
be
month.
60.
She will be. I turned 60 back in June. So.
I know.
I'm
I'm just getting younger every day.
She heard peace, protection, love.
Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, so practice listening to your wisdom.
I am like Pooki, and my husband is the complete opposite. Thank God he has a good sense of humor. The message I got was, I'm okay. Everything is okay. Yeah.
Yes, that's a powerful message, Lynn. That's a powerful message. Yes, you are okay, and everything is all right. Absolutely.
My musician friend, so Pooki blows air into your bubble. You might say that.
For a long time.
Yeah. Pisces. Our friend there is also a Pisces.
Pisces, yeah.
Oh, Jax will be 60 in April. Oh, wow. Look at this. Love to you both. This really helps me get motivated each Sunday. I found my answer.
Oh,
Pooki.
I love it. Yay.
Okay. I'm so awesome. It's great that people are sharing what they got. My message was to take a rest. Yeah.
I asked them to.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So your bubble doesn't always have to expand. Yeah, but it can change throughout the day. You may be expanding at one period, and but I encourage you to you want because I didn't really mention it much, but there is a wall around this bubble and it's ever expanding, but outside of that are new perceptions, new insights, new experiences. So you want to not get too comfortable in your bubble, not your blob. So always try to be expanding that just to experience more that life and has to offer. But there are times when it's okay just to contract and hang and chill and nurture yourself and rest, right?
Yes, absolutely.
The message
Absolutely,
I got is
rest.
peace.
Rest is so important. It's so
Meditate
important.
more, the voice said.
Oh, yes.
Very cool.
Very cool.
So,
Thank you.
So even though we're talking a lot about rest, we're going to actually get a little activated here. Whoops, let me... there we go. We're going to get a little activated here and share a song. Hopefully you've heard this. But so we wrote and recorded a song called "I Welcome Joy Into My Life." We've played it before. A lot of people. I kind of teased it in one of my videos earlier last year, and we played it on some of these lives, the recording at least on some of the live streams. But anyway, we are. We want you to appear in the official music video of this song. It's really easy to do. All we need is a 15 to 30 second clip. You can play it with, record it with your phone, just of you moving and grooving. Yeah, sure. If you can dance and all that stuff. And thank you very much, Bettina, for the super sticker. I appreciate that. That's awful nice of you to send that our way. Sure, if you can get up and dance and you feel comfortable doing that, great. If some people are going, oh, I've got an injury or something. Do whatever you can. Sit. Use your hands. Use your face. Use stick figures or puppets, sock puppets. We don't.
Yeah. How can you express joy, right? Because even if you're not able to move around, like you did when you were younger, you can still express joy through your being. So what does that look like?
Even I'm
Maybe
gonna
dancing with your dog.
Yeah, dance with your dog. Even I'm gonna somehow move and groove to this. To see how that works out. But we're Pookie's son Andrew is an excellent video producer and editor, and so he's gonna piece together. It's gonna be a montage of all of the people that submit. And so there's a form actually in the description of this video. There's a specific form when you need to go that has all the details. You have to have an agreement to allow us to use your clip, and there's a way to submit it. And so, but what we want you to do now is maybe get some practice moving and grooving to this song, so that when you record it, you're ready. And again, we only need the submission. It'll say it on the form there, only 15 to 30 seconds, not the whole song. So it's, particularly if you would focus on the choruses, would probably be the best thing. But we are going to play that now. And I encourage you, what I like to do, so Pookie will do most of the dancing. She's going to be moving. You'll see a little screen
I might
here.
give you the dog.
No, but I'm going to be watching the comments, and I'm going to be popping up comments throughout this song as it plays. So feel free to leave them, and I will highlight you as the song goes on. But feel free to move and groove and feel some energy for today, and also just in anticipation of maybe what you might submit to us for the music video. Are we ready? All right, here we go. Get ready to move and groove.
Can you mute my mic? Oh yeah, can you feel it? I'm talking about joy. Yeah. I welcome joy into my life. 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 It doesn't matter what they say. I'm gonna do this anyway. It doesn't matter where I've been. Now's the time to let it in. I welcome joy into my life. 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 It doesn't matter what I see. I know the truth is inside of me. See the good and have no doubt. Feel the heat and let it out. Oh yeah. Sing it out loud. I welcome joy into my life. 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 Let it on in. Let it in. Yeah. It doesn't matter what they say. We're gonna do this anyway. It doesn't matter where we've been. Now's the time to let it in. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my life. I welcome joy into my
Yeah, we love that the way that ended. Ooh, feels so good. Ow! Little James Brown there. Oh, it's your mic. I think I turned it. Oh wait. Well, if you want to speak into it, I'm not. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I'm the engineer and a co-host of these. And so I hope you enjoyed that. Again, we are inviting you to be part of our music video. So please do follow the link. You have to go to the forum. If you have any issues with it, reach out to me. You can always go to. There's a contact form on my website at bobbakerinspiration.com. Hit the contact tab. Like if you have any issues with that form, you can't access it, and send me a message, and I will email you a way to an alternate way to submit your video. While you're there at the site, if you're not already on my email list, please sign up to get 6 free MP3 downloads. I give you a little incentive to get on the list, and then every week I'll send you an email with my latest YouTube videos and podcasts and opportunities like this to get into. I'm also thinking about doing a Patreon or revamping my Patreon page to be more in alignment with my YouTube channel. So I'm going to make some decisions about that and let you know about that in the future. Also, if you don't already subscribe to the channel, there's a good chance that we got a lot of people here watching live and commenting and who regularly watch my videos. But you may not be a subscriber to the channel, because if you listen to a lot of my stuff, YouTube will continue to suggest them to you, even if you're not a subscriber. But it's always better to be a subscriber. So subscribe to the channel. And hit the little notification bell just to ensure that you get all the updates. And then if you know someone who could really enjoy this, like or share it with them, hit the like button. You're already leaving comments. But at the same page where we're streaming live will be the replay, so you can send people here or you can come back later. Another thing that I do is I create chapter markers. I don't know if you know what those are, but if you look into the description, if you're going to go right to a song or right to affirmations or something that we did, I kind of break it down to where you can go right to the segment that you might want to see or hear. Jack said something earlier. I just want to address this real quickly. I should have mentioned it before. This is a good question. He says, how can you distinguish a message from above or from your higher self or whatever, or a message that you create in your head? So I don't know if I can say this real quickly. I'll do my best to give a short version of it. I am very open-minded. I don't know. Like when it comes to Esther Hicks and Lee, what is it? Harris and different people who channel things. I ask myself that question too. Are they literally channeling something, or is it something that's coming from their own minds? I don't know. And so I base like when I hear people that are channeling, I really base it on the message. Like Esther, I just love Esther Hicks. I love her sense of humor, and I don't really care where it comes from. If there's a valid message, I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to take from it what I can. I enjoy listening to her stuff, and not everything resonates with me, but a good chunk of it does. As far as how my own mind works, I don't know where it's coming from. I'm very open to the possibility that I'm receiving a message, but I'm also aware that it could be my own mind at play, especially since I do improv and I do, which is just where when you do improv, there's weird things that are introduced into a scene or a weird suggestion. You have to justify why that thing makes sense in this scene or game that you're creating. And I teach this on a weekly basis. And so it could just be my mind at work trying to make sense of these random symbols that I'm seeing. But again, I kind of ask myself, am I getting value out of this process? Even if I don't know for sure, I still listen and I still pay attention and I get value out of it. So that is the way, if you're unsure, that's my suggestion on how to approach that. Just be open to it. Does it really matter if you get an insight that like changes your life or that improves your mood for the day or whatever? I don't really care where it comes from. I'm just open to it all and not attached to any one way of thinking about it. I hope that makes sense and that was helpful. And he says, I agree with your answer. So cool. Yeah. So I know we could go on and on, so I'm gonna have to wrap this session up, but thank you so much for this amazing session. You're a lovely couple, two beautiful souls, empowering others. Oh, that's so sweet. And so the dog, he loves it like a fur baby. Oh, so, any final words before we sign off here, Pooki?
Just when you wake up in the morning, just ask yourself, who needs my love today?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it's you, you know, and maybe not. But just ask yourself, who needs my love today? And then just do one thing that sends that ripple of love out into the world, because it's powerful and it's healing, and it's what our world needs now more than ever. You know, so who needs my love today?
That's a good note to end on. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll be posting a new video Monday morning, Thursday morning, as I have been doing for a long time. So we appreciate you and allowing us to come in and add a little energy to your lives. All right. So take care, everyone.
Aloha.
So long for now. Bye.